Alright guys, we just got some new stuff for the Passat. Got a new Pioneer radio. I think this model is the SPHDA 120. This one's a touchscreen with the built-in Bluetooth and whatnot. So we're going to install this and replace the OEM. We're going to replace the OEM radio. We already bought the harness and whatnot and hooked it up. I bought the harness and the wire from Amazon. And to get the stock radio out, we need keys. So this is the keys we need. So I ordered this from O'Reilly's and just picked it up from the shop. This is the kind of tools. This is Metra. And then these are side removable tools. So if you're looking for them to replace your OEM for any European car, you should look for this one. It has 3 different ends, so I guess you can for BMWs, Volkswagen, and whatnot. So all the wires and harnesses all hooked up, and I already bought the black face plate mount too from Amazon as well. Got this radio from free. One of my friends, they had this radio on their car, switched it out. Now we're gonna install this one. Another part we're gonna also install is I got a bumper skid plate to put under the car to protect the oil pan and everything else. So when I do lower my car, I don't scratch my oil pan and have a crack in it like last time. I got this oil pan from ECS Tuning. So if you're looking for Volkswagen Passat oil pan or belly pan to cover it, and that's where I got it from. I'll put the links in the description too, so it'll help you find it. When it comes to looking for parts for my Passat, it's kind of hard. I also got some of the screws and whatnot for the belly pan so I can install it. Let me open this real quick. Alright, so inside the box has all the washers, screws, and little bumper clips to add on to the side plate. Not side plate. Add to the belly pan of the car, and then we'll go ahead and install it, but we're going to do this later. Boom, boom, boom. So this is the stock radio that I got. In order to use this, I used to plug in my phone. I use a Bluetooth adapter to hook it up. The keys we bought comes with 2, and then we need to take out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert it. Then we need to pull it out. Do that real quick. All right, we got the radio out. Now all we gotta do is just unplug the wires in the back. All right, with the radio all the way out, thing's pretty heavy. Right now we are trying to find a place to connect all the wires. We got a Bluetooth microphone, so we're trying to see where we can place it in order to hook it up when I use my phone connected to the radio. Got a couple of wires here. I got the harness connected, so the inside looks like. I just gotta find a spot to all that in. Guys, we found a mounting spot for the mic right here. We have it run down over here to the side. We tucked it inside the panel, comes under, and we tucked it under here, going through the console through the radio. And I think now we're probably gonna plug in the rest of the radio.
You broke this one for the other thing, right?
Oh, I was trying to take it out, but the piece came out. The clip part. Hey, look, it's on.
Hey, I don't think you need all this.
Nah, not really. Everything's Bluetooth wireless now. I just want to make sure the Bluetooth part of it works.
Got a microphone.
Rear audio out, maybe?
No. That's for the amp. Aux. Is that it?
Yeah, auxiliary cord. Yeah. Auto. Wireless via Bluetooth. Okay. We finally got it to work. We had an issue where if the car's off, the radio's still on. So we had to search up a couple of YouTube videos and make our own little fuse. And the power for the radio is hooked up here. And then we ran it through the console into here. So now when we turn off the car, the radio turns off now. Which we had an issue before, but now everything's good. We also installed the satellite for when I use it for GPS, and then since we had this cover off, we just rerouted it again more cleanly under, so when we put this bottom piece back on, it'll look more clean. So we're just gonna mess around with the settings and make sure everything's set up before we put everything back in place. Guys, finally after hours of trying to figure this thing out, we finally got it installed. I already tucked in the bottom part right here. Already screwed on all the screws, tucked it back in, and this is the final product. Well, semi-final. We're not done just yet. Over here, I'm running an aux cord wire. This used to be the button part. We still got one wire to put in here. I can't use the Bluetooth function because Pioneer Radio needs it to be in park, or you need to connect to ground. So we're gonna buy a wire. Oh, there it is. Ah. So I need to buy a bypass wire to hook it up so the Bluetooth can work. So I don't have to hook up a wire to the parking brake for the Bluetooth function to work. So I'm about to order that pretty soon. So just for now, I'm running the aux cord through here. So I removed this little button piece, kind of like this, but nothing was here. So I ran the aux through here, so I'm gonna use this just for now. But so far, once I turn the radio on, now it turns on. Well, it's the radio a little bit after. We had an issue before where the radio was still on even though the car's off, but now we fixed it, as I showed before, by unscrewing this. So yeah, radio installed after probably 2 to 3, probably 4 hours. We finally got installed. Doesn't look too bad. Better than a stock OEM radio over there. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like when it's on. Now there's a problem right now where I think the speakers is like transmitting like a high pitch noise, even though I got it on mute. But we'll fix it later. This is only temporary. I still gotta add in a couple more stuff before it's actually done. But I like how it looks now. It looks way cleaner. With this Pioneer, you can actually, hold on. See that? So with this Pioneer, you can actually hook up your phone and play videos off of here. And there's also HDMI back here that can hook up around, and you can possibly hook up probably a laptop, hook up maybe Xbox, PlayStation, I don't know, but you can do a lot of stuff with here. It's like a TV and a radio in one. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. But this is kind of like an interior mod, I guess, modification. So I got other plans with this car as well. I might do some wrapping here around the side on the radio. So there's a lot of stuff coming in pretty soon. It's the next day. Right now, me and my dad are headed to the car wash right here. They reopened the car wash where you can use the brushes and whatnot, but since it's packed, where they use express wash right here. So I'm about to go for number 14. Now I just need a quick wash on here because I got some errands to do, so I want my car to look clean. And my dad also fixed up the radio noise, so now you don't hear that loud pitching noise. So now that's fixed. Thank you, Dad. You know, I like to thank my dad because he helps me out a lot with all the stuff I need for my car, because he's an experienced mechanic, so he's able to help me put in my radio, put in new parts. Also, the undercarriage or what's it called again? The throttle body? No. So also the splash guard under my car, my dad also installed. I was able to record that because damn. I was also able, my dad was able to install the splash guard under my car. I wasn't able to record that process because after work I was really tired, so I took a nap. But my dad took care of that already. So with that splash guard that's already built in already sealed up, so now I can buy some coilovers and lower my car and don't have to worry about the oil pan scraping every time I go over little bumps or try to get out the driveway. So I'm moving pretty medium pace. I've been trying to buy parts here and there, not all the time, that way I can save some money for actual essential items. But I'm so happy that I'm able to get the things done that I said I was gonna get done. I need to. I was thinking about switching out my steering wheel. Yeah, the volume button, since we look at the radio, the volume button don't work here no more. So I was thinking about getting an aftermarket steering wheel. I'm not really sure, but I'm planning on. If you guys have like an 03 Volkswagen Passat or any Volkswagen B5 guys, comment down below on like things I can do to improve my car, or like any kind of steering wheels, aftermarket ones that are good. I'll take any suggestions because it's pretty hard trying to find some good stuff for the car. Alright. Right now we're pulling up. It's hot as hell in here. Time to pay, baby.
Welcome to make a purchase.
Alright, so I just got the receipt, paid for it, Ultimate Wash 14. That's what my dad is getting as well. It's supposed to be a undercarriage wash, a spot-free kind of wax and whatnot, and also a 2-pass dry. So I just needed this because I already applied wax and other stuff when I was washing my car the other time. I just need a quick wash, as I said before, because I'm running errands and I want my car to look good. I want it to look alright. Even though there's scratches, I just want it to feel good. I'm home now. Just got done waxing the car. Using, I don't know, say garage, I don't know, but the spray and wax is really good. I'm using this to spray around the whole car. Check it out. So I just did the front and the back and the top, so I can make it look shine. Doing some finishing touches as I go, but this is what I got done so far after the car wash.